When you think of practical family cars, a few names instantly come to mind: dependable, roomy, and affordable. But every so often, one of those names takes a bold leap forward, evolving into something more than just a people mover. That's exactly what we're seeing with the brand new 2026 Dacia Lodgy. It's no longer just a budget-friendly family hauler. It's stepping up with smarter tech, sharper design, and a fresh sense of character. And today, we're diving deep into what makes this Lodgy a big deal not just for Dacia, but for families everywhere. The previous Lodgy was known for being, well, functional, boxy, simple, and designed for one purpose: space. But the 2026 redesign changes that perception completely. Up front, the grille has been reimagined with a wider stance and a sharper, more premium finish, proudly carrying Dacia's new identity badge. Flanking it are slim LED headlights with a distinctive daytime running light signature, giving the Lodgy a modern, almost SUV-inspired presence. The bumper has been sculpted with stronger lines and integrated air intakes, which not only look aggressive, but also improve aerodynamics slightly. Moving to the side profile, you'll notice a much sleeker silhouette compared to the outgoing model. Subtle character lines break up the surfaces, and depending on trim, you can get stylish alloy wheels that range up to 18 inches, something unheard of in past Lodgys. At the rear, things continue with a modernized touch. LED tail lamps with a geometric light signature, a tidier bumper, and a slightly more raked rear window. It's not flashy or over-designed, but for the first time, the Lodgy is a car you wouldn't mind parking proudly in your driveway. Step inside, and the transformation continues. Dacia has clearly worked hard to make the Lodgy's cabin feel less utilitarian and more inviting. Gone are the hard plastics and bare-bones layouts of old. Instead, you're welcomed by a neatly organized dashboard with a new digital instrument cluster and a large central infotainment touchscreen that supports both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wirelessly. The seating arrangement is versatile as ever, offered in both 5- and 7-seat configurations, depending on your needs. The second and third rows fold completely flat, giving you van-like cargo space when required. And speaking of space, legroom and headroom have been slightly improved thanks to better packaging and a longer wheelbase. Materials have also stepped up. You'll find soft-touch surfaces in key areas, durable fabrics designed to withstand family use, and in higher trims, leather-like upholstery. Small details like multiple USB-C ports, clever storage bins, and rear climate vents show that Dacia is thinking about real-world family convenience. For tech-savvy buyers, higher trims bring extras like wireless charging pads, customizable ambient lighting, and a premium sound system, features that were once unimaginable in a Lodgy. Now let's talk power. The 2026 Lodgy sticks to Dacia's philosophy of efficient, practical engines, but it's also stepping into electrification. The range starts with a 1.2-liter turbocharged petrol engine producing around 130 horsepower, paired with a 6-speed manual or an optional automatic. For those who want better efficiency, there's also a mild hybrid setup, combining the same petrol engine with a 48-volt system that helps reduce fuel consumption in city driving. And for the first time, the Lodgy is offered with a full hybrid variant, similar to what we've seen in other Renault and Dacia models. This setup pairs a 1.6-liter engine with an electric motor and small battery, delivering around 140 horsepower and impressive fuel savings, perfect for urban families. On the road, don't expect sports car thrills, but the Lodgy has been tuned for comfort, stability, and predictable handling. It's quieter than before thanks to better insulation, and the steering feels more refined, making long trips less tiring. Fuel efficiency remains one of its strongest points, with the hybrid easily delivering well over 50 MPV equivalent, depending on driving conditions. The 2026 Lodgy isn't just about being practical, it's about being safe and smart. Standard across the range, you get automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, and traffic sign recognition. Step up to higher trims, and you unlock adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and a full 360-degree camera system, something you'll truly appreciate when maneuvering a 7-seater in tight city streets. The infotainment system has also been revamped with faster processing, crisp graphics, and a user-friendly interface. Over-the-air updates mean your system will stay current, and the inclusion of connected services allows features like live traffic updates, remote vehicle tracking, and app-based control for climate preconditioning. In short, the Lodgy is no longer just safe enough. It's genuinely competitive with mainstream family SUVs and MPVs in its segment. So when can you get your hands on the 2026 Lodgy? Dacia has announced that it will hit European markets by late spring 2026, with a global rollout to follow shortly after. Pricing remains one of its strongest weapons. The base model is expected to start around $20,000, making it one of the most affordable seven-seaters on the market. Even fully loaded with hybrid tech and premium features, you're still looking at prices under $28,000, a bargain compared to similarly equipped rivals. Dacia has managed to strike that sweet spot, keeping the Lodgy within reach of families while offering features that feel several segments higher. The Lodgy has always been the budget choice, but now it's aiming higher. Competitors like the Volkswagen Touran, Citroën Grand C4 Space Tourer, and even smaller SUVs like the Skoda Karoq or Nissan Qashqai will feel the heat. Where they offer style and features at a premium, the Lodgy now delivers similar appeal without the inflated price tag. Dacia isn't trying to reinvent the luxury MPV. It's simply redefining what a budget-friendly family car can be. And in today's market, where families are more value-conscious than ever, that could be the key to its success. The 2026 Dacia Lodgy proves that affordable doesn't have to mean boring. It takes everything families loved about the old model, space, reliability, and practicality, and injects it with style, technology, and efficiency. This is no longer just a car you buy because it's the cheapest seven-seater. It's a car you might actually want even if you could afford more. It's confident, it's smart, and it's ready to carry a new generation of families into the future. So, what do you think of the all-new Lodgy? Has Dacia done enough to turn it from a budget box into a true family hero? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth reviews, and join me as we continue exploring the cars shaping our roads and our lives. Until next time, drive safe and dream big.